was off. Sorry, thanks, Kat. She said I needed to talk loud, and normally I don't have a problem doing that. So,
welcome everyone.
Hey, everybody. Oh, my reputation is being kept alive right now as being the train wreck part of this group. It's okay. What else do y'all expect? For those of you that don't know, I am Anna Lamb. I am a owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb, and Becca Oaks is our producer today. She's the one that's gonna fix everything that I messed up, and she's actually gonna show you something on Illustrator, correct?
Sure.
You were, right?
Well, I was, but then I thought, yep. Mm-hmm. I'm going to. I will.
Ish.
Yeah. So the file that Anna's using today, actually, what Anna's making today. Tell them what you're making.
So this is an elevated. Where's the little tiny dog bowl? Right here.
Yeah, behind your computer.
So this is an elevated dog food dish bowl stand. And this is super, super, super easy. Becca has done all of the work for you all and created this file. So basically, it is a top and a bottom. She actually bored this with it's a little big for this one, but you'll get the idea. It's a top and a bottom and 4 pegs that you glue together, and then it sets the little dish just like this. Is that not adorable?
So that's what she's making today. And the file is actually the top and the bottom, and it doesn't have the holes cut in the file. And so I'm going to show you in Illustrator how easy it is to place your holes and to basically slice them out and save it so that when you import it for your laser cutter, it is ready to go. You can also just cut this out without the holes and drill holes with a drill, but if you already have the laser cutter, why not have it do the work? So that's what I'm going to show you.
A couple things on that. She found our inspiration on this, and it was actually thicker than what your Glowforge will allow you to cut. So I'm going to show you basically cut out 2. You can glue them together with wood glue to make them a little bit thicker and more substantial, because I feel like with a big bowl, I mean, this is pretty sturdy, but that could get pretty heavy with water on a thinner one. You can also actually just use her template and draw it on a piece of wood and do it on a jig. If you're wanting something a little bit thicker.
Yeah, so someone just asked, do you have to have a Glowforge for this? No, you don't. What Anna just said, you can cut out, you can do a print and cut of the actual file and trace it on, like she said, and then use a jigsaw or anything that you have for woodworking to cut it out. So
yeah, also, like if you're wanting to do some colored ones, Becca, would acrylic be thick enough to hold that? If you're wanting to cut it out on the Glowforge?
Yeah, acrylic
So
would do
you're
good
not
too.
just married to wood. If you're wanting to do some like bright colored fun ones, Kat, you could like market these and put little cute little paw prints and stuff on it.
Or the puppy name on it.
Yes, you could do like a little
customize it.
stand with a puppy name. It's pretty cute. Guys, look how hard our water is here. Can you all see that on the camera? Can you see it, Becca? This is disgusting. Anyway, Granger's bowl at home is actually a little bit bigger than this that she eats her food out of. And I like for everything to look in place and like it's meant to be there. And that's pretty much the only thing in my entire house. It's just a bowl sitting in the floor of my bedroom, because she'll only eat at night when Mark and I are laying in bed. One time a day. It's the weirdest thing ever. But now that we have this cute thing, then it's going to look like it's supposed to be there. So you can also, Becca, would there be a way to weld or merge or something these together and make a food and a water one? Or do you just need to make 2 and put them right next to each other?
You could put it together.
Yeah, so you could have a whole thing. Now, Kat, let me know. I know there was some discrepancy about elevated food and water dishes at one point. Do you remember that? Because it like flips their stomachs.
You should elevate it. If you have a taller dog, that should be elevated because they don't get as much air in their stomach.
So
We had a
with
Great
that
Dane and we had to
being
elevate
said, this is a little bitty Chihuahua size. But you can, obviously, when you go to cut your dowel rod, you can make this as tall as you want. So you could have it up here or, you know, down there, whatever.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's fantastic. What's everyone saying?
Phaedra said, ooh, I could cut layers of basswood with my Cricut Maker 3 and glue them together to get the thickness. And yes, you could do that.
Yes.
Absolutely.
What kinds of woods could be cut on the Cricut Maker 3?
Balsa, basswood, softwoods like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You really wouldn't want to do like a chipboard or anything like that. If it was
got
the
wet.
dry food, you could do that. But for the water bowl, you really wouldn't
But
want
the
to do
wood
that.
would be fine and you could seal it. And
Yeah. That's a great idea.
you could even, what would be really cool to make it even like sturdier is you could cut it out of like 3 pieces of wood, glue it together, and then do like a resin coating on it.
Oh.
Yeah, you could make it like glittery and fun or colored with resin. Yeah, now we're thinking outside the box here.
That's a good idea.
I like it.
I mean, I'm not going to do that, guys. I've never done resin in my life, but
Crystal said, I know this is off topic, but can I say that I love the photos of the nursery that Anna shared recently? Also, all that color is gorgeous.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I do love that room. It's super fantastic. When you walk in, it just needs a baby and some
So
screaming.
what all are we going to use today for this project? We have the pieces of the
Becca already did them.
out of birchwood,
Yes.
and then you have a dowel rod, and yours is
Mine's a 5/8 inch dowel rod, and she just went ahead and cut those holes out so that I don't have to
drill.
them, but I think they're too small.
No, I did it at 5/8 inches like you asked. So that's fun.
5/8.
Is it really 5/8 or is it one of those that's not actually 5/8? Let me see it.
Usually if it says it's something, it's smaller than what it says it is.
It's 5/8.
Are your holes 5/8?
They were when I made them.
Anyway, there really isn't much to this. Ugh.
You need a hammer it in?
Okay, so the bottom ones will go in. Let me see if the top ones will.
You might just need to hammer it in.
Do we have a rubber mallet?
No, just put like felt.
Oh,
on
we're
the
going to
end
make
of
it work, guys.
Put felt or something on the end of it.
It's going to be fun. Ugh. Okay. So basically, if you're wanting to make it thicker, you'll just need wood glue. We like to use this Gorilla Wood glue.
It does not expand. It's amazing.
It dries clear, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, ish.
Woodish.
Yeah.
Then we just have little clamps to keep it in place while it's drying. And then our fantastic saw over here
To cut
to cut your dowel rod.
Yeah.
And that's it. And here's the other thing. Have any of you all ever had wood cut at Lowe's or Home Depot? I never have because A, I don't like asking for help, and B, I normally just make my dad do it. But Dad had knee surgery, so I had some plywood cut for our Glowforge. Those men are super, super nice. And they'll cut, like, even if you don't have a saw, they'll cut your stuff for you if you just know how long you're wanting it.
Yeah.
But Kat says, because she is, are you type 1, Kat?
Yep,
I
she
feel
is.
like you're type 1.
She is.
That she will mark her wood where it needs to be cut for the gentleman at Lowe's. So they don't have any guesswork. I think it's a genius. There's always some margin for error there. That saw looks scary. Debbie, this saw is really not scary.
No, I plugged it up like this morning and it was 30 degrees outside and I was hovering over it to cut wood on the sidewalk. It's fine.
I mean, you have your basic wood safety, obviously, where you just keep your fingers away from the blade. This also has a safety on it. So you cannot accidentally turn this on at all. There's several safety features on it. And as long as your blade is sharp, really, like, it's pretty smooth. Now, this may kick back. No, I'll bolt or do it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get started.
you just need to move it back.
No, I'm talking about when this gets released, it may kick.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so do you want me to go ahead and do the Illustrator part?
While I cut that?
No, because they won't be able to hear me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, let me plug up here and give me 2 seconds.
What's it say? Starbond glue is also awesome. It works for best for gluing acrylic. Oh, do we have Starbond?
I don't think so. Okay, so here is the file in Illustrator.
Kat says anything to help those boys out. I'd cut it myself there if I didn't get in trouble.
I hear you. So if you'll just watch comments to make sure that we don't have any yucko people. Here's the file here in Illustrator, and what I do to size it is measure the bowl. And I go to camera 2 really quick, push 2 and auto. So to measure the bowl, I measure from the insides because this is where it's going to rest. So like this from here to here, which is roughly 7.5 inches. Okay, so now you can go back to camera 3. And I take a circle. Whoops. Ooh, that's a cute file. Take a circle that is 7.5 inches. Hold on, I'm in pixels.
Some of them are asking what brand the saw is. I feel like that's a Ryobi. They said that there's not a link. We will link you one.
I'll link it for you in just a few seconds.
And also, I think, yes, I got it Black Friday. So there's going to be a good sell on them.
Yeah. Okay, so I take a circle and I size it to 7.5 inches. And then I take this whole entire file and size this up until this part of the file is 7.5 inches. So we need to make this just a tiny bit bigger here, just like this. And then since her dowel rod is 5/8 of an inch, then I'm just going to take this down to 0.625 inches, which is 5/8 inch. So that's a representation there of the dowel rod. And then I'm just going to eye this until it's right here in the center. That looks pretty good. And then I'm going to duplicate this, Command-C, Command-V to copy and paste, and then place it in the exact same spot. And do you see when I do that, that little purple line comes up to show that this center is centered with this, so that looks good. And then I'm going to select both of them, group them together, Command-G, so that I can copy and paste these again, and then I'll pull them up here until they look good, and I just want to make sure that they're centered with these. So I'm going to use the Align tool to center. Now what I want to do is pull these guys over. I'm going to send them to the back. And I'm just going to make sure they are lined up perfectly right here, lined up here as well, and then do the same thing with this one. And I can use the alignment tools if I want to. Send this one to the back. Arrange, send to back. Now what I can do is select all of these and grab my shape builder tool and then press Option, hold in Option and click this, click this, click this, click this, and then it goes through all the layers. So now I have my holes here and right here, and then I can save this like a regular SVG and import it into my laser cutting software so that I can that. So, did you like that quick Illustrator introduction? If so, I will link it for you in just a second as soon as I get back over there. But we have our Illustrator course. If you have not already purchased it and things like this are intriguing to you, you will love our Illustrator course. In addition to things like this, you will learn how to create all sorts of cut files like the cut files that are on our website here at Oak and Lamb. It's a Illustrator for Dummies type course. And you'll learn start to finish how to use all of the tools that I use when I'm creating cut files, not just beginner ones, but all of the tools. You learn how to export, you learn the difference in PNG and SVG for vector files versus print and cut, PNG, pixel-based files. Everything that you need to learn, will learn there. So if that interests you, click the link that I'm about to share with you. The course is $50 off right now, which makes it $150. And the course also grants you access to our private Facebook group for Illustrator, where you get continued support and education for Illustrator. So we just basically walk hand in hand with you instead of saying, here's your course, have at it, hope it goes well. We actually do hope it goes well, and we're going to make sure that it does. So if you're ready.
I'm
finished with that.
Had asked if we cut the hole the exact same size as the dowel rod. Were dowel rods actually what they say they are, or is it like wood where it's different? This one measured to be 5/8, correct?
Yeah, it did.
And so the holes are 5/8. Now, the thing, kind of a catch-22, like you want it to be good and tight so that it doesn't move around, but if it's too tight, then your glue's gonna come off, correct? Like
Yes.
you're gonna scrape it off. So it may be that you need to go in and sand out just a little bit of that, but I really wouldn't sand much because once I've gotten that one in there the first time, it's going in there a whole lot easier. So you probably could just take your dowel rod in and kind of work it just a little bit, and that's gonna work great as well.
Is the cut file available for us? Beth, great question. It will launch on Monday for you all. If anybody's wanting, if any flock member is wanting to make this before then, just email me and let me know and I'll send it to you directly, but it won't be on the website until Monday. Great question.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start gluing this really fast so that it can be drying a little bit more as we're cutting the dowel rods. You obviously can choose what length you want this to be, like as far as height, but I would obviously stick your bowl in there and at least make it tall enough that the bowl does not sit on the ground, or you're gonna have a really awkward looking something that doesn't actually work. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and glue that and then we'll look with that. Is this, I always have such a hard time opening this. Okay, there we go. Kat, does the star, was it Star Bonder that she said? The glue, Becca?
I think so.
Does it clog up as bad as the tip of this one? I can't even get this to come out.
Yeah, you'll need to shake it down good. Kathy asked a good question, and I've answered her, but I also want to address it. She said, "Can you do this with something else besides Illustrator?" And she meant the file manipulation. Absolutely, you can use like the Corel, Affinity Designer, Silhouette, Inkscape, any of the softwares that you can create SVGs and do graphic design, and then you can do that manipulation with.
Becca can. I can't.
Yeah, it's okay. Kat, of course you do. That's okay. Just email me. Well, yeah, email me to remind me.
She needs it.
Okay, so I have the Illustrator course and I have the AI subscription. So what the hell am I waiting for? This is officially my 2023 goal. Complete the course and increase my cash flow. Carrie, what are you waiting for? Get on it, sister. Are you in the private Facebook group as well, the Illustrator course? Maybe you need a little inspiration.
Is that
there.
Carrie Darnell?
Yes.
Oh.
I definitely want to take
What has she been doing?
No, I definitely want to take the Illustrator course at some point, but I don't have the funds right now. Our phones and internet got shut off temporarily today, probably until I get my next payment Monday, Tuesday. Kathy, I absolutely understand that. The course will probably be on sale for a little bit as a holiday promotional type thing. So don't feel like you will miss out if you don't get it right now.
Then just line this up and clamp it down so that it's got good pressure. If you all,
the cool thing about Starbond is they have a little pokey tool to stab the end every time you use it. So it's her favorite glue these days.
okay.
So we need some Starbond.
Also, if you all don't have any little clamps in your craft, what does Rachel like to call it? An arsenal?
Yep.
These little tiny ones, these are DeWalt, but they every brand has them. There's like off-brand ones too. These can be used in all manners of things, not even wood related. I use them quite frequently, but these tiny ones are good because you can manipulate the heads of them a whole lot easier. They're not near as heavy as, do we have any of the big ones?
No.
The big ones are pretty heavy, but these are not expensive. Once again, last year for Black Friday, I do not Black Friday shop. I am not a shopper. But I go to I I don't go to Hobby Lobby, Home Depot and Lowe's to do my Black Friday shopping. And I racked up on all kinds of stuff like this. Up at the front, what's that brand at Lowe's? Is it Cobalt, Becca? The blue brand, K-O-B-A-L-T. They are, I mean, it's obviously a brand, but it's not like Milwaukee or Craftsman or, one of your better known ones. But they have quality stuff for a really decent price. And usually it's like stocking stuffer stuff up at the front. They've got all that put together. Okay. And then just do the exact same thing on the other. I actually probably need more clamps on that. If your wood, and see that's what this one is doing. I don't know if you can see, because this wood is not perfectly flat. You're never going to find any wood that is. So it's wanting to bow up on the sides. And so really that's where I would concentrate your clamps, is on your four corners. Okay. Okay, I'm going to set that aside and then glue the other.
And are you going to wash that brush when you're done?
I may just buy us a new one.
Asking for a friend.
I may buy us a new one. This is payback for the glitter that someone got all over my desk and it's still there.
That was your niece.
And the chair that's broken that I fell out of.
That was probably your niece or your nephew.
And the metric crap ton of stuff that's on my desk.
Yeah. That's not them.
I want to know, has anyone gotten their Christmas shopping done yet?
Not me.
And do most of them like to make their gifts for people, or do they buy gifts for people? I do want to know that. I'm going to tell you, I appreciate a homemade gift better than a store-bought one, because then you took the time to do it and thought about me. Now, I also like quality. So they say beggars can't be choosers, but I do like quality.
I like this question, and I like a resourceful woman. Phaedra said, if I don't have clamps, how do you feel about me using large binder clips?
I like it.
I actually love it.
That's fantastic.
I know. Clip away, Phaedra. Clip away. Mary makes her Christmas gifts. Beth is almost completely finished shopping. Trisha's not started either. Actually, I have a few, but it doesn't really count. Penny says, I have one done. I do a combination of buying and making. I am giving a dad's about my life so that I can have dad document his life. Debbie, I love that. I love those books. Phaedra said, Christmas shopping, mind your business.
I have only purchased, you all are going to die. My husband, his brother, and his dad all love fine bourbons. And I found a scratch and sniff bourbon book. It's like a kid's scratch and sniff. And so I got one for my brother-in-law and one for my dad or for my father-in-law for Christmas. That's the only gifts I bought.
I meant to tell you that Aldi's has beer advent. I thought Mark would love it. You could have beer every day.
Slightly controversial, but
well, Jesus turned water into wine.
Yeah, but nothing about beer. Anyway.
Wine has more alcohol in it than beer.
I know. I just hate beer so much. God, I can't stand it. Okay, so that is finished. We're going to go ahead and cut our dowel. Let me see.
Carrie said, I'm officially in the Illustrator group. Now I have no doubt I'll get it done. You all are so inspiring. Carrie, that's the attitude. Don't leave until you start. Or don't leave until this is finished to start. What are you doing?
I'm measuring. I was just seeing
I
how
can't
far.
believe you didn't wash that bowl.
I didn't even know it. I didn't even put it over here.
I brought it over so that I prepped the whole thing for you. What did you want?
Well, I mean, you even came up with the craft. She texted me and said, you're going to make this. Oh, okay.
She likes wood crafts.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't really have much to do on this. This was all you.
Hey, move the saw for a minute so that I can focus on the actual table. It's focusing on it because it's on auto. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, move the thing out of the. Move it out of the way.
This?
Everything's gonna have to go off. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
It didn't get put back on manual. It's on auto. Hold on. Camera 2.
Making the executive decision. Make these 5 inches.
Almost finished.
Huh?
All right, you're good. You can put it back now.
Thanks, Becca. Does anyone have a family gift that, like, you play games? We played these games at my sister-in-law's house one year, and the prize was like this golden glittery ornament that was a deer. Do you remember that, Becca? I found it the other day.
I wasn't listening.
Oh my gosh. The golden glittery deer prize that we got for winning stuff at Kinsey's that we're supposed to bring back every year. It's like the trophy for winning Christmas stuff.
Didn't remember that.
Does anyone have a family tradition like that you all do?
Amy, what do you mean the Illustrator course doesn't work? It is working for me. Can you send us a email hello@oakenlane.com and let me know.
Okay, those of you that don't know, this Ryobi is a sliding saw. It does, so you can make it
lock it in place,
stationary,
yeah.
which to do that on a normal cut, you just push it all the way back and turn the little knob. And so that just makes it go up and down. If you have a piece of wood that's larger, this is a 7 1/4 inch blade. So it only cuts like, God, I can't even remember, like 5, maybe 6 inches. So if you have something that's bigger than that, you undo it and then it gets you a little bit more of a cut. I would 100% recommend getting a sliding saw, just because it's a whole lot more versatile than one that's just up and down. And I don't think they're that much more expensive, were they, Becca? I don't even know why I have you as a producer. She's a terrible teammate.
I'm trying to problem solve here.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was the same price.
Okay, so we're just gonna clamp that in place. Does anyone else want to come and produce for me? Kat, would you pay attention to me?
It's so easy to tune you out. I've done it for 35 years.
I mean, could you just give me like 20 minutes?
I'm just trying to problem solve.
Okay.
Amy hit me with a whammy.
What's the whammy?
She said the Illustrator course wasn't working, but she meant the link I shared. I was like, no, the course is working. What's going on?
You're starting to have
Yes.
sweaty palms and heart palpitations. Okay, so what I am going to do is, this right here is a clamp. Are you forward or up and down?
Forward.
And so what you can do is take it out. It has 2 separate holes so that you can move it from the left to the right. I am going to move it over to the right and clamp it in so that when I go to cut this, I'm gonna have that clamped down so it doesn't kick back. Theoretically, that's what I'm gonna do. Also, do we have an extra piece of wood? I could do that.
Clamp it down.
I'm gonna clamp a piece of wood in front of it so that it doesn't kick back. Hold on, let me find one. Yes, this will work. Just find a scrap piece of wood, and this just comes straight up. And basically you're just gonna create a barrier so that your wood doesn't move. Right, like that. And then on the other side, you'll hold your hand way, way, way far out of the way. But that way, this one is in place and then this one is in place so that the blade doesn't kick your round piece of wood out. On flat pieces of wood, you don't have to worry about that quite as much, but anything that's circular like that, it has a tendency to roll anyway. And so because it's circular and the saw is going in that motion, it'll kick it back out sometimes. So we're gonna do these at 5 inches. Actually, yes. Let me go ahead and find a pen.
Amy, great question. Is there a discount for the Glowforge if we use your link? I noticed they are offering free shipping now. Amy, they have amazing deals going on right now. So yes.
Do they?
If you use our link, then you get a discount. You get free shipping, which is a $350 savings, and you get additional materials. I think generally it's $150 in materials, and it's like $225 or $2 something right now. So it's like $900 in savings that they're offering right now. So do it. Do it. Do you need the link? I can get it for you if so. Also, who is wanting the miter saw link? Let me know. Somebody was wanting it, right?
Yes.
Did we say that was an 8-inch miter saw?
This is a 7 1/4.
Sliding miter saw. It's $240 on Amazon right now.
It's way less expensive than that on. We got it at Home Depot for like $150.
Whoa. That was cordless. This one's cordless, which I gotta admit would be pretty cool.
The only problem with that, like it connects into a regular.
Here, this one is $142. That is an excellent price.
Yeah.
Let me link it for you.
But I have the 10-inch blade one, I think, and it actually can cut a whole lot more than what this one can.
Yeah.
It's not that much.
Let me look.
Go ahead and get the bigger one. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting this.
Okay.
Do you want to mute my microphone?
I'll just turn it down. Okay. The 10-inch is $270. So it's more than
cordless one too, because
I did not pay that. No, well, you got yours on sale.
Wait for the Black Friday sales, because I promise you, they have really, really good ones. They should be posted by now, though, I think.
The 12-inch DeWalt's $200.
And
that's cheaper than the 10-inch.
Dad is always going to tell you that for this kind of stuff, if you're just doing hobby top stuff, don't worry about spending tons and tons and tons of money on it. If you're going to build houses and use it a lot, spend a little extra and get a reputable brand. Another little note, you can create a little barrier that's 5 inches out from the edge of your blade, so that you would know, you literally just butt it up next to it every single time it's the same cut. If you don't do that, always make your measurement after each cut, because your blade does take off whatever width of your blade. So probably like 1/8 of an inch it's going to take off, which would shorten your other cuts.
Is the Illustrator course going to be on sale until the end of the month or end of the year? So Kathy, my plan is to have the Illustrator course and the membership with our Black Friday sale until December 31st.
Do we have sandpaper, or the sandpaper blocks in that drawer?
Yep. Yeah, I had Anna turned down because of the miter saw, and I forgot she was talking.
I've got my last cut. Okay.
Is that your last cut?
That's it.
Okay. They said to repeat whatever. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, let me find that block. I was saying that
Very bottom drawer.
when you go to cut those pieces, if you wanted to create, here I'll kind of go. Would this be easier for me to show them forward facing? Okay, so if you wanted a cut that was, if you have 500 pieces that you need to cut that were like 5 inches long, Dad will make this thing where basically you measure from your blade out of how long it's going to be. And so then every time you would cut, you hit that same spot, so it cuts the exact same. So basically,
Like a jig?
yes. Okay, so let's say we wanted these to be 5 inches, and just say that this blade is, this isn't plugged in, so don't worry. That this blade is 5 inches from this end to right where I've got this. You clamp this down and double check your distance. And so then every single time you cut down, that would come off, and then you always butt it up against that. You don't have to measure every single time. It gives you the exact same cut over and over and over and over and over. If you're not gonna do that, you can't take your dowel rod and measure every 5 inches, because after you've cut that first one, your blade takes a little bit of extra length off of it.
What is it, like an eighth of an inch?
I think it's like an eighth of an inch. It may be a little bit less than that, but it is enough that it will throw the rest of them off. Now, with something like this, your first one would be the only one that's off, and then all the rest of them after that would be the same, because it's taking that same eighth off every single time. But if you've got something that is like got to really joint together and fit good, just keep that in mind, because your blade will take a certain amount off. That's also true like with a table saw and that kind of stuff. Just take that into account. Okay, so I've just got a 100 grit, I mean, this isn't whatever kind of sandpaper, just to get that extra where it's wanted to break a little bit. I will say also, on the thinner wood, the first time that Becca did a test run on it, she took a drill and drilled down for the dowel rods. It did splinter it. So is there, Becca, do you tape it to keep it from splintering on thin wood? I can't even remember.
Well, no, you just need to do it really slow.
But keep that in mind if you're not going to go in and create your holes, to drill in on the opposite side. Like if this is the top, drill in on the other side, because the bottom side that you drill into is the one that typically splinters.
My fiance has a radial arm saw and a table saw, but we don't have a miter saw, which is why I was asking what brand model. Yeah, Kathy, honestly, if you don't...
Your radial arm saw is, I actually prefer a radial arm saw over this.
Really? But like as a crafter, I think one over the other, a miter saw would be more... I would use it more.
If I had the space, though, I'm going to use a radial arm saw every time over this.
Yeah, well, we don't, though. And most people don't have the space, unless they have a garage or shop or something like that to put it in. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're just going to glue a little bit. And just put a little bit, because once it is so tight in there that it's gonna goop out.
You'll have to wipe it off, yeah.
Yeah. Where was that hammer?
On the wall.
Oh.
You'll want to put felt or something on it.
That's a little bitty guy. Where's the felt?
I'll get it. I'll get you some.
Actually, I'll just...
Smart. So you're hammering it until it's flush?
Yep.
Yep.
Hammering it until it's flush. And just do that on all four.
Mom didn't want to see her live, so she waited until you were almost finished to come. That's what she said. Apparently her notifications were turned off.
Are your notifications turned off for Becca's?
No. That's because I send her a reminder every day. Going live.
That's awfully needy.
I don't actually. She remembers by herself.
Oh. That one went in easier.
I don't know what to tell you, Anna.
What?
I didn't do anything.
Oh.
Or GF. Lambert.
Old Lambert. What?
I said I'm terrible.
30, almost 6 years of living with that terrible.
Christy, join the group. We sent, oh, you know what? Y'all, some of y'all's emails, it's very interesting. You sign up for courses or subscriptions or whatever with an email. And so we immediately email the email address that you've put on file. And sometimes we get things kicked back saying that the website or the email address doesn't exist or something fun like that. So if you need me to send that email for the Illustrator course again, email me hello@oakenlane.com and I will certainly be very happy to send you the information and the link for the Illustrator course as well. Robin says, I'm super excited about this. I'm trying to get brave and make my kiddos some tents, but I'm terrified of words. Of words? Do you mean what? Do you mean words? I mean,
Tents.
words are scary. Words are hard.
Oh, are you going to do like the teepee tents that have the fabric around them like Beckett and Fallon
I
had?
love those, yeah.
That's a good project.
Yeah.
That's a good sewing and woodworking project.
We could make a mini version.
Look for your American Girl doll.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's impossible to do that on.
It would have to be
it's
organic or
huge.
something.
Yeah, it'd be huge.
Okay.
Okay. She said wood, not words. I'm pretty good at words. I like it. I like it.
Okay,
So,
we're going to
honestly,
pretend that this is good.
Well, it probably is because about 15 minutes is all I do and it doesn't really move. We'll see what happens. Did you glue those down?
What?
Those, the bottoms, are they glued together? Yeah.
Yep, Becca. They sure are.
Okay. Good.
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 Who used to say
Like
that?
so.
Good. Did you tell them about the octopus that he's getting from Santa Claus? Did she tell y'all that story? Weigh in. I don't want to repeat it if it's already been told.
I don't think so. Just tell it. Some of them haven't heard.
So Becca's kids always go to this one specific photographer and get their Santa pictures made every year. They didn't go last year because Fallon was a big giant turkey and hated Santa Claus. And they ended up going this time. And of course, Beckett wore a Santa suit, super cute. He goes and he's like, Santa, I have missed you and I loved you so much. He's like loving all over him, right? So he gets up to him and they're taking their pictures and Santa was like, what do you want for Christmas? He said, I want a dude perfect soccer ball, Santa. And he goes, you want an octopus? And like genuinely meant that. And Beckett was like, you know, like, because Beckett's never going to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, Beckett will agree with you no matter what.
Of course, I'm horse laughing because I'm like, it didn't even sound like that to me.
I have it on video too. So funny.
And Fallon did not cry this year. But she talked like this. Did she tell him what she wanted?
She said it was something. I don't remember what she said. Oh, she did say that she wanted a Siri HomePod. She did tell him that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'd like to find something in a 24-inch length that I could cut with the maker to manipulate this file with only one center leg. Any ideas? Yeah, material wood? No, because like the basswood and balsa woods are smaller winds. I wonder if you do Lowe's and Home Depot have those woods in big? I don't know. Y'all can weigh in. I'm not sure.
Maybe.
How old are my kids? Fallon will be 6 next month, and Bex is 9. If anyone's looking for small clamps, we got a bunch of them from Harbor Freight. They were very affordable and work great for Glowforge projects.
I didn't even think about Harbor Freight.
I think that everyone should have clams in their craft room, even if you're not really into it.
I'm done. I think I'm done. Sorry. These holes were
That's cute though. Look at that.
done.
Look how cute. I mean, that bowl is terrible.
I mean, it is pretty disgusting. I'm sure Granger doesn't even want to drink out of it. But Super,
I love it.
super cute.
So you could paint it some fun colors if you wanted, or just stain it, or you could put HTV on it or regular vinyl and then seal over it, or burn it with a burning.
May
pin
take a
thingy
couple
or-
extra dowel rods and go up and make a little sign on it.
I'm slightly muted. I haven't changed anything. What happened?
That's it, guys. That's the whole shebang right
project.
there.
Cute.
Super cute, super easy. And
so Anna's not on here a lot. You all can ask her all the questions you want to ask in the next 15 to 20 minutes because we'll stay here for a little bit and chat with you all. I have to say, Anna, I haven't seen your biggest fan on here, and so you're going to need to message her.
Where is Maritza?
I don't know.
Oh, she's getting a message.
I don't know.
She says I'm her favorite, and I love her. Got to squeeze her neck a couple weeks ago. That was such a good surprise. I was driving by to our local Wartime Nutrition, and I saw an RV, and I thought, well, surely the girls would have told me if they were coming. They did not.
I'm pretty sure it was in a group message.
Pretty sure she's lying. Anyway, so I text them. If I needed to do my home study interview, and I was like, if I parked outside, would I get enough Wi-Fi for the virtual interview? And she said, well, come back, Maritza is here. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I came back and I got to hug her, and she had made them, was it Cuban coffee or something? Oh my gosh.
So good.
I didn't get to have any, but she offered me
She
some,
did
but I
offer
was
you some.
running very last minute for that interview. So, let's see. Anyone saying anything? What's 3.5 minutes?
Debbie said, I bet this wouldn't take long to cut out on the GoForge. And I said, 3.5 minutes. Yeah, so I found this stand. The inspiration from this, I was just walking through TJ Maxx, and there was a stand, and it looked basically exactly like this. And I was like, it was $20-something. I said, I can make this.
Carly, that is a very good point.
What?
She says you wouldn't need any extra dowel rods. All you would need is longer ones for the back to make your sign hang on.
Yeah.
The only problem is, as tight as that is, you're going to have to hammer a lot to get this to go halfway through that dowel rod. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it would have to be like sticking up like that, so you'd have to hammer it all the way down.
True.
I mean, it's definitely doable. It may be that you just make these back to a 32nd of an inch bigger, and
Or, no. You know what I would do?
if it's thick enough, you could do.
Glue the first, or put the first layer on, and then glue the second one, and get them level, and then glue the second one on, so that when you hammer, is 1/8 of an inch enough to make it? No, probably not. You would want it to be really sturdy. Never mind. I don't like that idea. Ew.
Hey, Sarah, do you remember that Saturday Night Live thing? Do you watch that ever?
Oh yeah, Jimmy
Oh,
Fallon.
yeah.
Yeah. That's why I started doing it.
Oh. Let's see. We need more lives with Anna. That is.
Ew. Let's eat and drink from elevated bowls too.
If they're really big cats, maybe.
Yeah.
Becca had
This
this.
one is so small it wouldn't matter. Where are the little dowel rods that go with it? Did you throw it away?
It's too loose. It won't even stay in there now.
No love for tiny animals.
I swear to you, it won't work.
Well, this is the one that I cut before.
Look.
Take it in this gross trash can.
It just goes right through it.
Where are the other rods? Dear Lord.
Oh.
Where they be, Anna? Where they be?
I don't
Anyway,
know.
you can envision this with me.
How many do you need?
2. If you had a cat,
I can't help you out.
that's not really elevated. Like if you, this small, it'd be fine.
This is like an appetizer bowl over here,
Yeah,
guys.
it's not like Smalls is. It's just cute.
Yeah, Mom, you need a fur baby.
Yeah, Dad will never do that again.
Winston, Becca had this cat. I don't really know a lot about cats like I do dogs as far as like their coloration and all the different species of cats. Is that what they're called? Species? I don't know. Anyway, so one of my clients yesterday was telling me that there's a tuxedo cat and a ragdoll cat and like a tabby cat and all this kind of stuff. And then they had some that didn't have hair and some that looked like Mancoons, and there's a bunch of cats evidently. But
You didn't know that?
no.
Oh.
I'm not a cat person, but Winston was like half ragdoll and tuxedo. Oh my gosh.
It's the best cat ever. And then Dad ran over him.
And he ran over my cat too.
Yeah, like 2 months later. It seems intentional, although I know it's not.
But Woonsy, he would eat peanut butter pie and Cheetos and Airheads, and he was so tall. And Becca and I are tall. We are tall. And so he could stand next to us, and we could, without bending down, hold his tail.
Yeah. Anna,
What?
you have one opportunity here
To what?
to sell this membership. Give it your best shot, Anna. Tell them why they need an Oakenland membership.
Becca!
Anna has never sold a membership before.
I do not get paid to do this.
But if you sell the membership, you can get paid. We have to sell memberships before you can get paid. So this is what I want you to do. Who wants to be Anna's first sold membership?
Oh my God.
Sell it, Anna.
Do we even have anybody on here that's not a member?
I don't know. Be the Vanna White.
They can't see. Oh, here we go. If you all would like $45 off of a yearly membership.
Annual, yes.
Yes, an annual membership, and can craft with us and have this fantastic crafting community and have lots and lots of laughs at my expense because I'm generally a train wreck. Now through the end of the year, and we mean that, we have time frames, you can get $45 off this fantastic opportunity to be a part of our flock family.
What code do they use, Anna?
They need to use code JINGLE, like jingle bells. How festive is that? And look how cute Becca's little code thing is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Best deal of the year going on now. I feel like I need like a sign. Join.
Anna will Anna will sing you a song if you buy a membership. I think since she has one opportunity, she should maybe start singing Eminem's "Lose Yourself." Anna, do you know it?
I would not know one Eminem song.
But Megan
if it
said
hit
she'd
me
buy
in
an
the
extra
face.
membership just to hear it.
Is it like a rap?
Make up the words. Make up a rap right now.
No! There's a lot of cussing and rapping, so I could probably do that.
Just let out some expletives and throw in a craft word.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Let's see. Let me see. Has anyone purchased? Well, someone purchased, but it wasn't because of you. No, never mind. It's Fader testing the website.
Oh, thanks, Phaedra. I'm not singing for you.
Oh, no.
Becca's the singer around here.
Well, Rachel sings more than I do. Just go for it, Carol. Oh, go for it, Carol. I thought Debbie knew your middle name was Carol and was calling you Carol.
Now the world will know. It's actually not anymore. I changed that legally. Just go for it, Carol.
Fader, I didn't make the code jangle because I thought people would think I made an error or that I was
Jangle.
jangle. It's, you know the movie Jingle Jangle that my kids love? That musical-y movie? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. The costumes are beautiful. The colors are beautiful. All the people are beautiful. They're brown-skinned people. You know how I feel about them. It's an absolutely adorable story. You guys need to watch it. It's really cute.
Can we just talk about this for a second? So my home study writer is writing our narrative right now so that she's hoping to have it finished by tomorrow and turned in so that we can hopefully have our house open by Christmas. And she's having to ask all these different questions. And one of them today was, are you open to different genders and ethnicities of babies. And I said, yeah, I said, but can we just choose all but white? Because biracial babies are prettier. So then we get into this whole conversation. Her son is half Korean, and she sent me a picture of him. Oh my God, he's beautiful. And I was like, please just put on there that we don't want solid white babies.
Mind you, Anna and Mark are solid white.
Yeah, but we just don't have good genes, you know? We're going to look old by the time we're 40. We don't have that good skin. I have to be orange because I can't tan.
The font is Legends of Christmas, and there is, I can't remember, I bought it in like a, not a pack, but a bundle of fonts, and there's 3 different that go really well together. One is a serif, one is, yep, is it a cursive? They're pretty. Someone buy a membership, poor Anna. I know, we can't get off here until someone buys a membership.
No, I really don't want to sing today. I've been drinking some dairy. It's going to mess with me.
If we have a yearly membership, will it renew automatically? Because I can't miss even a moment of you all. Crystal, that is a great question. And yes, the answer is it does renew automatically for you. We definitely want to make it easier for you. Oakenland memberships would make great Christmas presents for your crafty friends. They would, Amy. They certainly would. And we have a lot of friends here who said that if they weren't already a member, you would have sold them.
Well,
I know.
Well.
Sorry, girls, we gave you away. Becca, what is your favorite website to purchase fonts from? Well, I have to purchase them in a commercial way, so that's not really fair. Like, it wouldn't be necessarily the same. I have to do them, yeah. But I do like fontbundles.com. I like, is it Creative Fabrica that has some fonts? Anyway, I don't remember.
Oh my God. I genuinely considered signing my hubby up for membership just to hear Anna rap. What was the name of this song? What was it? Eminem's what?
Anna can't rap. It's actually, you know what? Anna can barely sing regular songs without getting the words wrong. So maybe a rap would be good, Anna.
Becca, you are terrible at lyrics.
No, when we were kids and we were doing our duets, we would have to start over all the time.
That was
you
like
made up the words.
25 years ago.
You made up the words. They're not even real words.
That's why I'm so good at making up songs now.
Bowl of Gold or whatever that Dolly Parton song is you ruined for me.
Hold on, what was that one? I will love you longer than always.
My bowl is full of gold.
That is not. It was the last
That's what
thing.
you say.
No. It was the very last thing. We would say, thank you, doo-doo singers. And you said it said what?
Oh my gosh. I like how you're turning the rest of this has nothing to do with me.
No, we would argue about what the last thing they said it was, because I thought she said something else. After she's finished with the whole song, she says, thank you, doo-doo singers, or something, because they're doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. And you said that she said something else.
I don't remember. I'm answering this question. Robin said, that's actually not a terrible idea. Could you offer a non-renewable gift membership so the gifter is not tied to it, but the receiver could renew? Yeah, we absolutely can. Great idea. Yeah, Anna's been ruining songs since like 1988. Jesus Wants You.
That was you.
That was you. Dad's had there forever.
Well, Jesus does want you.
What the Bible tells me. Yeah.
He does. It's true.
Y'all in your rap love are killing me. How are we friends?
Do you all want to know who is an epic rap lover? Is my super conservative banker husband, Mark Lamb. You get in his vehicle and it straight up sounds like he needs some Jesus in his life. And I say, Mark, what are you listening to? I don't like that kind of music though, but I want the purple press you have.
It's a Vivor. We love it. Actually, I do love it, but I want the 8-in-1 with the swing away arm instead of that one. So I might be giving that one away. In fact, we're also talking about selling our Cricut press. And I haven't even told you this. The Cricut press for like $700. And
that clamshell one I didn't want?
No, Yeah, that one, and then the V-bore for like 100. So I've got to find some local friends who want to buy that because I'm not shipping it. So we can get it out of here. I need the room because I just like the other one better. Now, if you have,
I've literally never used either one of them. So I
will
don't care.
say, if you have like shoulder issues or strength issues, then the auto press is
Maybe Cricut will take it back.
Yeah, I don't think so. Oh,
Our
hold on.
UPS
It's my
guy
UPS
is
guy.
knocking on our door. Do you all want him to come in and say hi?
How are you? I can check by yesterday. Yeah, we were gone. Okay, I got one.
He's got one for us. Ask him if he wants to come say hi to YouTube.
It's our gift from Megan. It's being delivered.
Can we open it on the
I
live?
don't know. Ask her.
Megan, can we open a gift on the live? I wish we could all do flock karaoke. You should at least try to lose yourself at least once. It's a hype song. No, I know Lose Yourself. I know that one. That's the one from that movie, isn't it? But most of his are colorful, aren't they? Oh, she said, oh, you betcha. Come here and let me do it. Becca, do you know Lose Yourself?
Eminem? Anna,
Yeah.
you know I don't know it. I hate
Yes,
Eminem.
you do. You know that one.
What is it? Do you even know what it is?
They look like little tiny syringes.
I don't know this song.
Yes, you do.
But you know what I'm going to do? No. You know what we could do is like make up our own tune.
I'm so sorry, Megan. I'm really trying hard to be excited about this. What is it for?
Oh, she wasn't here. It's because we're ghetto, and we had to use Charlie's syringe from his medicine for what was Rachel doing? What was she making? Oh, the glitter flow tumblers. Thank you. That was very fun.
Thanks.
Anna has no it. She's like, well, cool.
Well, I thought when I first pulled it, I thought this was just like air stuffed protected pocket thing.
There's a note. There's a note. Did you throw? She throws everything away.
It's you.
I keep
Excuse
notes
me.
from our members.
That's not a note. I thought it was a receipt. I need you to say
Can
your
you tell us what the note said?
return or replace your item.
They didn't give us a note.
You can say you're sorry.
It
Say you're
wasn't
sorry.
me. It was Megan.
You throw everything away.
You do. You would have thrown it away.
No.
So sad. Tell me what the note. Lose yourself to the music, the magic. You want it.
You know it. Let me see if I got it on my phone.
My niece used to call the UPS guy the PMS guy. We still call him that. Something to the fact of now you don't have to steal from your children. Megan, I love that. I wish Rachel had been here to really feel the blow.
Oh,
of that.
I love the way you lie with Rihanna. Oh, it's in that, isn't it? There's a part of it in there. Here you go, Becca. Cannot open. Content is authorized.
Oh, don't play that. Don't play it. Don't play it.
Oh, sorry. Just kidding. Just kidding.
We can't play that stuff.
I'll play her later.
Yeah.
We're going to get our YouTube taken away.
Yeah, because it's copywritten stuff.
They will never know.
They would pull it off. They have things that scan your lives.
Sorry. Sorry, YouTube. Please don't punish us.
Well, it wasn't enough. Oh, gosh. Off topic, have you all ever done sublimation with light pressure? I've been struggling with press marks lately and tried light pressure with great success. Crystal, I have not, but that does make sense. So do you do it like for extra time to have the transfer? Somewhat related. I had to buy a cleaning kit for our printer because our black ink, I've replaced it, and the print head, like it's like something's clogged in there. So I'm gonna end up doing a video showing you all how to clean out your print head tubes and all that fun stuff.
Okay, so my printer, I know I've only printed probably 5 documents on, and the black is completely gone.
It dries up. It does.
Oh.
Well, you've had yours for a while too.
Yeah, and I was scared to hook it up.
Yeah.
Jordan.
Also, wait. Are you using the cartridges that came with the printer? They're smaller too. So that's why you just need new cartridges.
Jordan, that works with Mark, just sent me a picture of Mark cutting out angel bodies and saying, watching your live and doing our own crafty crafts. Mark lives for craft stuff though. Like loves it, loves it.
He needs to come on and do a craft here.
I wonder what kind of craft. Mark, what kind of craft would you do?
Anna, you did not sell the membership. No one has bought the membership.
I guess I'm gonna get fired. My wages are gonna get garnished. It's okay.
All right. If you guys don't have any questions or comments for Anna, we're gonna skedaddle. What is today? Thursday. So next week is our Black Friday live. Make sure that you come. We would love for you to be here with us. We're gonna do some giveaways. We're doing lots of crafts. Rachel's gonna be decorating some cupcakes with you all. That'll be fun.
I don't even remember what my craft is.
I don't either. I'm hoping you figure it out.
I think I already figured it out.
I did, but I don't remember what it is either. Mine's fun. Mine's a countdown, a Christmas countdown.
The one that I sent you?
No.
Oh,
But I am making that file.
you're gonna love that. It's an advent calendar.
It's cute. Anyway, so be looking. We don't have them out yet. We are planning to go live on Tuesday, and then we'll be live on Friday, and I don't know what the other day will be. We also have some organic content going out this weekend for you all, and we'll be in the private Facebook group. So hit us up.
Yeah.
Hit us up with your crafty questions and comments there too.
Thanks for crafting with us today and putting up with Becca's terrible producing and ignoring me. Come back for another day of Becca ignoring me producing. She's giving me the worst look ever right now. It's okay. Everyone loves Becca.
Kathy loved your pitch.
She loved my pitch?
She loved your pitch.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
I think it was a pity love.
Probably because it was super on the spot and you know I don't do well with that kind of stuff. Don't do it again.
We have enough money to keep our lights on tomorrow.
So now that's a pity thing.
Anyway, thank you all for being here. We will see you next week for more crafting. Have a fantastic